What I love most about what I do today is dealing with customers. Like, our mission statement at OCDetailing is just happy customers, exceptional results, exceptional service, and it's so far out of the norm these days. It's such a disconnect. It's impossible to get somebody on a phone. It's impossible to get somebody to respond to you after you pay them for a service, and I love being the exception on that. And it's so fun for me because the customers notice and they all tell you, and it makes you feel good because you're trying to do something and you get to achieve it, so it's great. I'm Joseph Torbati of OCDetailing from Fremont, California. How did I get started in detailing? Oh my gosh. So I was like a drug addict from almost near here in Oklahoma City, and like I ran away to California, and because of my wonderful history background, I couldn't get a job anywhere except a car wash. And then I found out I was very good at detailing. What do I like about the area that I serve the most is, well, I've just met some wonderful people there, but I think that could have been the case anywhere. But I mean, where I'm at, it's, that's the team I built. They all live nearby. That's the customers I have. So I love the people. Why do I promote my team so much online? It's just because, dude, they're awesome. I've got these wonderful people that work around me. Like, I don't consider my guys employees. I literally say I go hang out with my friend group every day. And I love showing them off. And it's also so fun for the customers too. Customers come in and like, hey, is Ryan gonna be working on my car? Is this guy gonna be working on my car? And I'm like, yes, he's right there. And then they feel like they're meeting celebrities, and it just goes to that whole experience of making everybody feel very comfortable when they come into our shop. What do I want every customer who picks up a car to feel? Amazed. I want their mind to be blown at how awesome their car looks, at how it feels. I want them to have that tangible first wash with like a coated car with Finest or something, where they're like, yeah, I got a brand new car. I dropped it off. I was really happy with the interactions. Everybody just made me smile. I picked my car up and yeah, it looked better than it did when it was new, but I don't know what I really paid for. And then they wash it and like all the dirt falls off and it like looks like it's bleeding water. The paint won't get wet. I love that because they tell me about it when they come back, because we do follow-up visits for all our customers. So they get wild when they pick it up, and then they get the tangible part when they get to wash it, and it's great. Somebody looking for a ceramic coating, the first thing I like to ask them, or like to tell them, is that a ceramic coating at its nature is chemical resistance, which it's gonna stop bird poop, etchings, bug bombs. Oxidation is a chemical reaction. That's paint fading, so it's gonna stop those things from happening to your car. Is that your concern? Yeah. Okay, great, because there's also this other side of ceramic coatings, actually my favorite part. Because when I go through the trouble of picking a car, speccing a car, buying a car, I know it's a first world problem, but I feel pretty bad about myself if my car looks dirty. So when you have a coating on the car, it's easier to clean, it stays clean longer, and every time you clean it, it comes back to that freshly detailed pop. So I love that part about coatings. And that's what we can do for you when we're installing on your car. And our coatings, I've tested them to infinity. I've been installing them for 12 years. I've seen everything that could go wrong and everything that could go right. And I'll tell you right now, can you wash your car? Because that's all I'm asking you to do, and it'll always look like this. My favorite part about the CQUARTZ Finest network is the same thing it's always been. We are exclusive. Like, Corey is the worst businessman alive because every business is sell more product except Finest. That is the only one that will tell people no, because this day and age, there are so many ceramic coating options out there, so many pro coatings, and they're like, can you spell buffer? They're like, B-U-F-E-R, and they're like, you're approved. Corey doesn't do that. So you have to not only be an exceptional installer and you do like just next level work, you gotta have that accolade of, I am literally one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse when it comes to detailing cars. I'm that good. But you have to do that, and you also have to be a good person, because he won't approve anybody. And that separates us from everybody else. There are 8 million people in my market, and there are 2 of us. There are 2 Finest installers. Not because other people haven't applied, not because there are other people out there that are qualified. It's just, he protects us because he wants us to have that territory and that Finest badge that we earned. So he said, I gave it to you, you earned it, and you get to keep it. So I love that about the network. The thing I love about sharing with like my colleagues and my coworkers in the network is that I'm really big on what lights you up, and what lights me up is helping someone else grow their business too. I learned everything the hardest way possible. I just ran into walls over and over and over again. And Corey always had my back. So anytime somebody asks me for help, I pay it forward. Like, if there's something I can share with you that saves you from running into a wall that I already ran into for us, I'm in. My favorite part of VERGE is the people. You know what's so funny? There's a guy downstairs who literally is a 45-minute drive away from me. I only see him at Verge. I gotta fly across the country to see him, but I still get to see him. I get to give him a hug. I get to hang out with everybody. I get to see Corey. I get to see you. That's like, I get to see the people. We all get to talk about the goods, the bads. I get to catch up on everyone's family. I've gotten gray hairs with most of these people down here. All of us had less wrinkles, 12 years ago when we started this, and it was just a really small group. And it's grown, and you get newcomers, and you get people you get to impact. So that's my favorite part about Verge. You never know who you're gonna learn from. I've came to Verge, and I've gotten information from a guy who had a one-man shop by himself, and he said something that blew my mind, and I went back and changed my business because of it. So you never know where you're gonna get these snippets of information. And it's not so much the presentations, like, yeah, those are great. They do have a lot of information. Wes is giving information, Grant's giving information. For some reason, you guys listen to me, I don't know. But it's the interactions between those where you're all sitting in a group and people are being a lot more personable and people are actually open and they're not, we all have our cards up when we come in and we're all, personalities and everything like that. But you get someone one-on-one and that goes away. And we get to talk about the struggles, and maybe you get to help somebody who's struggling, or maybe they get to help you. And I love that part too. And that's why it's so important to come here. What advice would I give someone looking to grow is, well, there's a couple different types of growth, but if you're trying to grow your business, the most important thing you could possibly do is consistently post content. We live in a day and age right now where algorithms are changing and a lot of stuff is AI based. So AI watches videos just like it reads blogs. Like, 5 years ago, I would have said you have to put blogs that are constantly updated on your website to keep your ranking relevant. Now it's video content, and more than ever. So if you are not posting content every single week, every single day, if you can, it's really quick to make shorts, it's really quick to make videos. We have AI editors that you can just prompt it, hey, make me a cool video. You know what? I saw videos from Grant's shop. Watch all these videos, make me videos like that. And all you have to do is record, give it the content, and it'll do it. So we have this technology that makes it so easy on us now, stuff that I never had. I had to pay a video editor on staff, $200K a year to put that kind of content out. And now I can do it with an $8 a month app. So you have to post content, you have to put out your message. And as a Finest installer, you get to put out the message that you care. And you mean it, like we care so much. We want the best results, the best service, and we want our customers to be as happy as possible. And we're gonna deliver that because we are Finest installers. You know you're getting that if you pick one of us because Corey vetted us. It wasn't even like he made a phone call and talked to you. You had to fly out and meet him in person and look him in the eyes and tell him you're not a bad person that's gonna do horrible things to customers while you're using his product with his name on it. You gotta be that guy. So if your video content matches that message, you will grow because people are looking for that. There's a million shops now. We had this economic boom during COVID where everybody could open a business and it didn't matter if you sucked, didn't matter if you're a scumbag, you would grow. But now that's all went away. All the free stimulus money and everything else that went into the world that made those businesses able to succeed is gone. And everything's back to reality. And the way you separate yourself is with content delivering a very powerful message of your mission. Our mission as a Finest installer has to be the same. Best results, best customer service for our customers. And if you're saying that over and over and over and over again, you'll attract the customer you want because you'll get the customers that are researched. The research customers will stumble upon your YouTube channel and they will watch all your videos and they'll walk in your shop and you'll feel like a celebrity because they'll be so excited to see you and meet all the people and see the work and see the cars. And your business will grow at an exponential rate. And then the next problem you'll have is a production issue, which is a whole nother story. I'm Joseph Torbati with OC Detailing and I am Team CQUARTZ.